everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to talk to you a bit about the Nova Comet II with the digital readout and variable speed turning. This is the first lathe that I ever got from my garage. I'm coming at you from my garage rather than the Northampton Community College Fab Lab, but I still recommend, as always, if you have a community college by you that has adult learning courses, I highly recommend that you look into it because it is well worth the money and it's a great investment in yourself, and it's never too late to learn something new. So this is the Nova Comet II. It ran about $450, $475 or something like that on Home Depot is where I got it from. It's a great device so far. The stand I got also from Home Depot, but it came separate. It's not from Nova, it's a universal stand, but it works great. The lathe itself comes with, obviously the lathe. The lathe bed is a nice solid iron construction, really durable. Vibration is minimal. It works great. Everything runs pretty smooth on it. So it comes with a live center and a spur chuck. And as I said, it is a variable speed, which means although we do have 3 gears, low, medium, high, and it goes up to an RPM, I believe, of about 4,000 at its highest setting, you do have variable speed control within each of those gears. And it also has a forward and a reverse function, which is great for sanding. And also, if you forget and you have the switch in the middle, it just won't run. So you have to make sure that you have it on a forward or a reverse setting in order for it to run. Speaking of the 3 gears, one thing that I do love about it, and some other reviewers have pointed this out, is that this cover comes up and the whole front is exposed, which is great because when you're changing gears, you have to unlock it and then pull the motor up, but you have a lot of room to get your hands in there to switch gears on the top and the bottom pulleys. It is absolutely unbelievable. Great value for the price. One thing that I had a problem with is the digital readout on mine. It actually doesn't work right now because I have to have, there's a wheel in here that runs past an optical sensor that detects the speed that it's rotating at. And right now this wheel, it did arrive damaged, but it did give me the opportunity to call Teknatool, which is the creator of the Nova, and their customer service was absolutely fantastic. They walked me through making sure that my connections were set, making sure it wasn't a loose connection somewhere. And as soon as I found the wheel, I emailed them and they said, "We meant to ask you about that, but we will send you a brand new one." No problem. I told them it wasn't a huge deal for me because I learned how to turn on a lathe without a digital readout, but they said, "Hey, you paid for it. You should have a working product." So it does not stop the tool from working. So the fact that I turn this on and this remains at 0, it still operates the way that it still turns. I'm still able to turn on it without a problem. Also, it also came excuse me, with a faceplate, but I do need to point this out also. I have never had a faceplate that is made specifically for a lathe with a reverse function. So what happened was I had a hard time getting this off of here because this faceplate was already on here when I got it. And I was trying to take it off, and it wasn't really budging. But I found out that there are two little locking screws. They're called grub screws. They're really tiny. One goes in here, and one goes in here. And that helps secure the faceplate onto the spindle, because when you're running in reverse, there's a possibility that a faceplate could unscrew itself when you're running in reverse. So if you have a reverse running lathe, you should have a faceplate that has little tiny locking screws like these. They're called grub screws. And well, I'm really thrilled with it. Like I said, it's not the most expensive lathe on the market, but it's a powerhouse. It's really, really nice. I mean, I've already turned, a nice. It's a pine bowl, so it's it's a softwood, but still, I already turned this on here, and I'm really happy with it. So I'll be posting more videos soon from my garage on this device. Hopefully, getting you some nicer angles on things now that I have more room to move the tripod around a bit. And all right, talk to you soon. See ya.